Om Shanti. 27th August 2018, Monday. Today's blessing is: may you be a constantly cooperative and contented soul, and make the atmosphere powerful with your pure and positive thoughts. When the atmosphere changes due to any situation, it is the duty of cooperative souls to be cooperative in making the atmosphere powerful and not adding to the upheaval. To be constantly cooperative means to be constantly content, to belong to one Father and none other. If you have any thoughts, hand them over up above and become free from any thoughts. Remain busy with your own progress and with the growth of service. Whatever pure thoughts you have, they will definitely be fulfilled with pure feelings. But your stage has to be stable and your thinking has to be pure for that. So Baba is telling about the signs of the cooperative souls. 6 signs of a cooperative soul. The first is cooperative souls would make the atmosphere powerful. So the first thing they do is they make the atmosphere powerful. Secondly, they remain constantly content. So, cooperative soul means contentment. Third, if they have any thoughts, what they do is they hand over those thoughts above and become free from any thoughts. So, handing those thoughts over above. And the fifth, they remain busy. Fourth, they remain busy. Third is, in fact, one Father and none. One Father and none. This is fourth. This is fifth. They remain busy. Busy in what? Their own progress and the growth of service. And the last, whatever pure thoughts you have, they will definitely be fulfilled with pure feelings. So your desires or thoughts get fulfilled. But the condition is that your stage has to be stable and your thinking has to be pure for that. So, pure thoughts, they get materialized. They get fulfilled. So these are the 6 signs of the cooperative souls. The first is they make the atmosphere powerful. This is perhaps the greatest of all the services. To create a strong and powerful atmosphere. The moment the other souls of the world who are helpless, who are peaceless, who are roaming from one place to another, who do not have a single moment of rest or respite, such souls, the moment they enter into this field, this powerful magnetic field of spirituality, some change would occur in their conscience. So, to create a strong atmosphere of purity, to create a strong atmosphere of spirituality, is the need of the hour. To narrate them knowledge, to tell them who they are, what they are, where they are, is one thing. But here you aren't telling them anything. They are just entering into this arena. And the moment they come, they feel internal shocks. Something happens to them deep within. And some inner transformation, some inner change make them stop and think and realize what they are, who they are, to get free from the cobweb that they have formed in their lives. So the cooperative souls are those. This is in fact one Murli. This Vardhan is taken from one Murli, which is based on the signs of cooperative souls. So the first sign is to create the powerful atmosphere. So how do we make the atmosphere powerful? How do we make the atmosphere powerful? If you want to make any atmosphere powerful, by becoming powerful, you make the atmosphere powerful. Okay, then what else? How do we create powerful atmosphere? What is the most important thing in the powerful atmosphere? Swaman, self-respect, silence. Silence is a thing that creates powerful atmosphere. First, verbal silence, and then even non-verbal communication, silence of this, and then third is mental silence or silence of the mind. So verbal silence means not to speak anything. Non-verbal communication means even to avoid writing or signaling, whatever. And this is the silence of the mind. If you want to reach the silence of the mind, you will have to go through these stages. Verbal silence is a great help to enter into silence of the mind. So, to make the atmosphere avyakt, unmanifest, powerful, the greatest tool is silence. Where there is voice, where there is noise, naturally everybody is extrovert. The more introvert everyone becomes, the more silent everyone becomes, automatically the atmosphere becomes powerful. So the first thing the cooperative souls should do is to create a powerful atmosphere. For that you should have your own powerful stage, practice of self-respect, practice of silence, practice of remembrance, spiritual intoxication. The more everyone is spiritually intoxicated, the atmosphere would be powerful. Just as in some bar where everybody is drunk, a new person who comes, he also feels like to get drunk. So this is also a spiritual bar. The more intoxicated one is, the others who are coming, they would also feel like to drink. In today's Sakar Murli, the last line, you should be spiritually intoxicated right from the nail of your toe to the hair of your head. You should have such spiritual intoxication from top to toe, from toe to top. So, very strong spiritual intoxication is needed. Baba said, Baba gives you Jnanamrit. This is not water. which He gives you. This is something which He gives you to clean. And He gives you tilak or tika. And He gives tilak only to those souls who have three things in them. What are they? Chandan. Those who are rubbing that chandan of knowledge, those who are pure, and those who are following Shrimat. If you are doing these three things, then only He gives you tilak of sovereignty. So, make the atmosphere powerful. Become powerful yourself and make the atmosphere powerful. Then second, remain contented. Remain satisfied. Only those who are satisfied themselves can satisfy others. In yesterday's Avyakta Murli also, out of the 8 garland of blessings, Vardhan Mala, the very first was this: remain satisfied, remain contented, and make others content. So, cooperative souls, remain contented, have a very deep sense of contentment. Those who are dissatisfied with things, with people, with places, with time, and with many other things, they keep on complaining. Their life is a complaint box. They have complained about everything. But then they do not know the nectar of contentment. Contentment, in fact, is a sanskar. It has nothing to do with outside circumstances. If a person decides to remain content, he can remain contented everywhere, in the most uncongenial, most unfavorable situations. So the cooperative souls are those who remain contented. The third, cooperative souls are those who have one father and none else. Who have one father and none else. In today's Sakar Murli, Baba said you have love only for one father. Mohabbat only for one father. All your relatives, so-called relatives, they make you fall down. They pull you down. This is the only one father that takes you up, uch, high. Whilst rest of the relatives, they make you go down. And here the greatest problem is purity. So all the relatives would become enemy when one decides to walk on this path. So Mohabbat on one side and Zamana and the rest of the world on the other side. So have one father and none else. This is the third sign of cooperative souls. The fourth sign is this. What is the fourth sign? Changing. And the fourth sign is, if you have any thoughts, you send that thought up. Any thought, it should be sent above. Whatever thoughts come, they may be good, they may be bad. They may be elevated, they may be very low, they may be pure, they may be sometimes impure. No matter what thoughts you have, send all those thoughts above. So this is the sign of a cooperative soul. So that is the fourth sign. The fifth sign is to remain busy. Busy in what? Busy in what? In self-progress. Busy in what? In service. So remain busy in self-progress. Remain busy in planning. Yesterday's Saka, Avyakta Murli also Baba said at 12 midnight, What he said? Remain busy in what? Self-planning. Planning for self-progress. So that your life, planning and to convert it into practical. And so that from your life others should derive inspiration. So the fifth sign is to remain busy. And what is the last sign? Whatever pure thoughts you have, they will definitely be fulfilled with pure feelings. But your stage has to be Ekras and Chintan Shubh, thinking pure. So these are the 6 signs of the cooperative souls. If you are having these signs, then we are cooperative in Father's task. Otherwise, we are non-cooperative. There are some souls who have started non-cooperation movement. Asahयोग Andolan, incognito Asahयोग Andolan. God has come to establish heaven, but somehow souls are not cooperating. Simply to come here and stay here or to become Brahmin is not enough. Something more has to be done, and that is the real cooperation. So the real cooperation is first make the atmosphere powerful. Which atmosphere? Wherever we are. Whichever department we are, whichever place we are, whichever office, whichever centers, whichever home, house, residence, anywhere. Wherever we are staying, make that atmosphere powerful, and then make the atmosphere of the world powerful. But the process should start with one's own mind. Our own mind should become very powerful, filled with powerful thoughts, powerful positive thoughts, filled with thoughts of soul consciousness, filled with thoughts of God consciousness, filled with thoughts of world benefaction. So make the atmosphere powerful. Second thing, remain content. To remain discontent, distraught, and to spread the vibrations of discontentment, doubt, suspicion is a great disservice to this yajna. To doubt each other. Just as there's a Zen story where a man is walking and one day he finds that his axe by which he used to cut trees is missing, and he's worried and he doubts because there is next door one boy is there, and he sees that boy and he suspects that boy, probably he has stolen it, and he keeps on watching that boy, and he comes to the conclusion, and every moment, everything which that boy is doing raises doubt and suspicion in his mind, and it becomes more and more clearer to him that probably this is the only boy who has stolen this my axe. And the next day he finds his axe. It's there in his own house. Now this boy appears to him very innocent. He looks at that boy and he has no signs of having stolen. So everything changes. This is the short story. The first day, whatever the boy is doing, he thinks he has stolen the axe. The next day, he feels the boy is so innocent. So, this is how the mind works. So create the powerful atmosphere, be contented. Third sign of cooperative soul is one Father and none else. All the others who are sitting there, they should be driven out. Because he doesn't like anyone. He likes single room. He doesn't like shared rooms. He wants to stay in single room of heart. Yeah. The fourth thing is, whatever thoughts come, send them up. Then remain busy. Busy in what? Self-service, self-progress, self-training, self-analysis, self-accounting, self-examination, self-introspection, retrospection, looking back, looking within. There is one meditation in Buddhism. It is known as Vipassana meditation. What they do in that? There are two things. One is pranayam, another is vipassana. Pranayam, you manipulate your breath. But vipassana, you just observe your breaths. That's it. You don't do anything. The word vipassana means to see, to look back, to look behind. That's it. I am breathing. I am focusing on my breath. Breath is coming in, breath is coming out. That's it. As simple as that. But you have to do this whilst you're working, whilst you're walking, whilst you're talking, whilst you're doing your job. That is what they call Vipassana meditation. And to remain busy in that keeps one calm and quiet. Because mind is busy and engaged. Full attention is towards breath. How the breath is coming, how the breath is going out. You are not trying to control it. Just observing. They have 10 days shibir, where a person is made to just sit and observe breaths, nothing else. No other meditation. This is the only meditation. Breath is coming in, breath is coming out. Attention only on this. And the results are amazing. They are not talking about God. They are not teaching about soul consciousness. They are not teaching about anything. About the Srishti and nothing else. Just focus on breath. Breath is coming, breath is going. Inhale and exhale. Not even doing it, but whatever is happening, focus on that. Pay attention to that. So this is also they have called meditation. So remain busy in something. If not churning knowledge, the brushing of chandan, of knowledge. And the last thing is pure thoughts. They will materialize. But your state should be stable, and your thinking should be very pure. When your thoughts are pure, all the internal desires would get fulfilled. So these are the 6 signs of Sahayogi, cooperative souls. Om Shanti.